Okay, so in this second video for Stop Crying Your Heart Out by Oasis, we're going to look at opening up the section to play the straight eighth beat on the ride cymbal, which is here. We do this for 6 times, and then we go to the same tom that you had, which is on the left hand on the snare, right hand on the floor tom for this bit, and do that for 2 bars again. And then for the rest of the tune, you can actually carry on the ride cymbal, and then there's an extra bit you can put in, which is going to a crash, so movement to the crash cymbal, which we'll talk about as well. So I'm going to start with number 5, which is your rhythm on the ride cymbal. So we do this 6 times, and then you'll hear the quaver bit like this. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's that bit, and you should be able to hear that from about 1 minute 40 on the track after we finish the last video from there. So just give that a bit of practice to make sure the ride's nice and even, and we've got 1 bass going at the start and then 2 basses going in the second half for the groove on number 5. And just watch your counting as well of the whole bar. You do it 6 times and then you move to the quavers at the end. And if you're struggling with the counting a bit, you can always listen to the melody and the tune, if you know the tune quite well, and then you'll just kind of hear when it goes to that at the end, and you can follow that. So just have a practice of that first. And then when you're ready for the last section, section 6, so this is a bit of an extension of what we were doing. So in our beat for number 5, we're here. Okay, but now I want you to start on the crash. You'll need another surface, or use your crash cymbal if you have one, with the first bass, and then return to the ride after that. So now it starts up here, number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and after that you can carry on the ride for as many times as you like, and then whenever you feel you want to do the crash again, you can put it in at the start of that bar. But you don't need to do it at every bar. So I'm going to do it every 4 bars, that crash now. Okay, so just be aware as well that that crash, it takes place of the first ride, so we don't put an extra one in. It literally goes crash with bass, ride on its own, and then snare, and you're into your groove again. So here we go, I'm going to put it in every 4 bars. So I'll start off with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's your final thing to practice, and if you can link those 2 bits together, 5 and 6, with the track, then that's excellent, because you basically learnt all the drums for that song, the basics for it. So then you can have a go at putting the whole thing together. What I'll do is I'll just play 5 and 6 for you to the track. So we're just coming up to number 5. 1, 2, 1. etc. So just try that, just slowly at first, and then put it together, see how far you get, and we can pick it up from next lesson.